Hello. Okie doke. It is Friday, which means we're doing full body, and that means that today is not about super heavy weights. Today is about moving. I don't know about you guys, but I've got some sore muscles. We got to move through them. So, none of these are really compound movements, but again, just you don't need to focus on heavy. Okay? These will be timed exercises as well. So, first up, we're just going to start off with standard squats. So, feet are about shoulder width apart, and oh, so sore. We are just going to squat down as low as we can and come back up. Nothing fancy, nothing heavy. Ready? Go for it. Standard squats, guys. Getting everything moving. Almost there. And rest. All right, so next move, we're going to do both biceps and shoulders in this move. So you can't really go super heavy because shoulders, right? So we're going to raise. When our weights come back down, we'll flip our hands over and curl. Flip our hands at the bottom, raise, flip our hands at the bottom, curl. Okay? Ready? Go for it. Oh, you guys, almost there. And rest. Okay, so next up, we're going to hit a single leg deadlift. It's also, tap back deadlift, whatever we want to call it. So we have our weights, two weights. We're going to pull one foot back and lift our heel. And we're just going down in straight in front of our legs, okay, with our two weights. Keeping our one heel up the whole time. Ready? Go. Remember the deal with your knee bend. Even on this guy, we have a pretty decent knee bend. We're hitting that whole posterior chain. If your leg is more straight, that's more hamstring, okay? Press. Hit the other side. Same exact thing. Opposite heel comes up, stays up the whole time. Ready? Go for it. Sir, and rest. Okie doke. Lighter weights. We're gonna lean forward. Weights are hanging out down in front of us. We're gonna flap our wings basically. Okay? You don't have to have your arms super straight. You can have a little tiny bend, but we want to open our arms up as big as we can. From the front, it looks like this. Okay? So, not a row. Elbows aren't coming back. We're literally flapping our wings here. Okay? These are tough. Don't try to do them heavy. We shouldn't be heavy at all today. Not with any of them. Okay? Ready? Go. Reverse fly. Take your time. and rest. Okay, so now we're gonna do our high knee, overhead high knee. So weights are gonna come up. And again, lifting our knee. You want to exhale as your knee comes up. Okay? Your knee has to come high. It's tough. The longer that you do it, you'll try to cheat unintentionally. Your body will just do it. And your foot's going to lift lower. So make sure we're really lifting our knees up as high as we can, okay? Exhale as your knee comes up. Ready? Go for it. Almost there. And rest. Do them again. So starting back off at our squats. Again, these are just a standard squats. So that means feet are about shoulder width apart. You can hold your weights at your shoulders or at your sides and just moving through them. Ready? Go for it. And rest. Next up, we're going back into our raise and curl. So again, lighter weights. We raise. When our hands come down, we flip and curl. At the bottom, we flip and then raise. Okay? Ready? Go. and rest. Okay, so we're back to our single leg deadlift, tap back deadlift, whatever you want to call it. And remember, again, we are not going really heavy today. We're moving through the exercises. 2 weights, 1 foot slides back. Still be mindful of your knee bend, okay? Specifically on your non-working leg, okay? This one that has the flat foot, because if you have a straight leg, you're isolating hamstring. You're still working hamstring with your bent knee, but you're working other things too. So bent knee. Ready? Go. And rest. Definitely need to switch and do the other side. Same exact move, guys. Opposite leg. Ready? Go. And rest. And again, we want light weights. We get back into our reverse fly. So this is our bend forward and flap our wings. Okay. Lean forward, flap your wings. Ready? Go. and rest. So we're back to our overhead high knees. So weights are going to lift up high as we can get them. Remember, exhale as we bring our knees up. Really trying to get our knees up high. Okay? Ready? Go for it. Almost there. And rest. Just a second. We've got to go through the whole set one more time. So first up, standard squats. Okay? Feet are about shoulder width apart. You can hold your weights at your shoulders or at your sides. I would avoid in front because it's going to tip you forward. We don't have the width in our foot spacing for that. Okay? Standard squats, guys. Ready? Go for it. And rest. One more time with our raise and curl. Again, you can't really go too heavy with these because the shoulders should not be going heavy today anyway. And raise, flip your hands at the bottom, curl. Okay? Ready? Go. And rest. So single leg deadlift again. Focused on that knee bend. The foot that is flat on the floor, you definitely want to make sure that it's got sufficient bend, okay? The one where you pull your heel back, it's naturally going to bend. But that flat-footed leg, pay attention to that one and make sure that your knee bend is sufficient. Same leg the whole round. Ready? Go. There. And the rest. And switch. Do the same thing, opposite leg. All right. Ready? Go for it. And rest. You're making sure that your weights are light. We have our reverse flies again. So we're gonna lean forward. Do not have to lock your elbows out. You can have a bend. I encourage it. And flap our wings. Okay? You don't need to hyperextend and come way up here and feel it in your traps. That's not good. So don't come up super high. We shouldn't feel it up here, right? Should feel it in the shoulders and the back of your shoulders, top and back. Ready? Go. and rest. All right, we need to do our overhead high knees again. Don't forget about what your focus is. So we want to exhale every time our knee comes up. This allows our abs to contract deeper. Okay? Exhale, get that knee up high. Ready? Go for it. Yes, sir. And rest. Okay, so the next couple moves we're going to do are going to be in a plank position. You can do planks on the floor, probably what you think of with your plank. But if for some reason that is not doable, you can plank on an elevated surface as well. Okay. So, first thing we're going to do is just plank and hold it. And you guys can decide what feels more doable for you. You can high plank, which is a plank on your hands, or you can do a forearm plank. Okay, just depending on where you're at. A lot of people complain about wrist pain in a high plank. If that's you, you might like a forearm plank better. Forearm plank just means we're on our forearms. I think I better turn around. I don't know if you can even see that. So forearm plank is here. High plank is here. Either one. Now remember, when we do a plank, this does not count. This is actually called a pike. This is not a plank though. Okay, we have to be flat. We also can't be here. This doesn't count either. Right? So we're just gonna plank and hold it. Ready? Go. If it starts to feel really hard, you can set your knees down just for a second, and then you have to get back into your plank. Almost there. And rest. Just a second. Now we're going to do mountain climbers, which are also done in a plank position. So again, you can do it on your forearms. I feel like it's weird when I do it on my forearms, so I like to do these in a high plank. But again, if your wrists bother you, forearms might be your go-to. These are mountain climbers. This is when we pull our knees up quickly. Okay? Cardio here. Ready? Go. Almost. And rest. We're going to finish it off with one more plank where we're just holding it. All right, ready? Go. Fifteen seconds. We got this. And rest. Whew. Guys did an awesome job today. I hope everyone has a good weekend, and I will see you back here Monday morning. Bye, guys.